Hello students, today I'll talk on direct tax. This is one subject and this is for SY BAV, TY BCom, MCom and CA intermediate students. In this video, I will cover meaning of tax and types of taxes. Okay, now without wasting time, we will move to our slides. Now, what is meaning of tax? Tax is the price one pays for civilization. Tax is what? It is a price one. Now, who is one? One will be we people. Okay, so tax is a price one pays for civilization. We people will pay taxes for civilization, right? And to whom you will pay taxes? To government, right? We pay taxes to government. And why we pay taxes? For this, I want you to see next part of this slide. I want you to focus on image number 1, image number 2, image number 3 and image number 4. The first slide is of roads, second school, third is tap with water and the fourth image is of hospital, right? Can you imagine a city without road? A city without schools and colleges, with city without proper facilities like water, transportation, and city without hospitals? No. We all need these things, right? And these things are provided by government. Am I right? We don't construct roads. We never build school. We never build the hospitals. We pay very less amount for water, very less amount for traveling, right? And who is providing this? Government is providing this, right? Now for these facilities we have to pay tax. This is a price we are paying for the thing which is given by government. Now let's take an example. Suppose I want to stay in a room for rent. Okay, now if I am using that room for 1 month, so I will have to pay rent to that landlord. Am I right? I am using his room or I am using his house, so definitely I will have to pay money to that landlord. In the same way, we are using all these facilities, so definitely we will have to pay amount to government, right? So why we pay taxes to the government? For this question, answer is this: the facilities provided by government are very important to us to live. Definitely, right? To live conveniently, we need all these facilities, and for this we have to pay taxes to the government. Now, if government person, suppose government is not a natural person, it's a system which is run by people, right? Now suppose a person comes to your house and he is saying we have to construct road and please pay 1000 rupees. We have to build school, please pay 10,000 rupees. Will we pay? No, we will not pay, right? Definitely we will not pay. Now when government is asking money friendly to you, you are not ready to pay. Now definitely what government will do? Government will impose that you have to pay. Strictly you have to pay this amount of money. Now if government is saying, suppose I am government and I am coming to you and I am asking money. Now I am saying that I have to build a school or I have to construct a road in front of your house and please pay 1000 rupees to me. You will say, we are not using that road, we are not going to pay 1000 rupees to you, why should we pay to you, right? And finally we will not pay money to that person. In this condition, government cannot provide all these facilities to you. As I said, government is not a natural person, it's a system. It requires money, right? And to provide these facilities, definitely we only have to pay money to the government. Government is not a person who is going to office, is working for 8 hours 9 hours and coming back to home, and he is earning monthly salary, and now from that salary he will spend money to construct road, money to construct school, money to construct hospital, or money to provide facilities to you. No, government is not natural person. So definitely these services are provided by government to you only. So for that we only have to pay money to the government, and if government is asking money friendly, we are not going to pay that money. So definitely what government will do, government will impose money, that is impose, government will impose tax to us, right? And this is why we pay taxes to the government. Now there are many misconceptions about tax, right? Like people say why we pay taxes, we are not going to pay tax, or we don't want to pay taxes. I think for these questions, the answer is this: no one is going to construct road for you, no one is going to construct good schools for you, hospital services will not provided by anyone, right? For these services we have to pay tax. Okay, I hope you understood what is meaning of tax and why we pay tax. Very big question is why we pay tax, and answer for that question is this: we should pay taxes for these services, because we cannot construct road to travel. I want to travel, and for that, what if I'll construct a road? It is not possible. I want to learn, I want to get education, I cannot build school, right? So for these facilities I will pay some money to government, which is, as we are not paying easily, government is imposing on us. Okay, now we'll move to next slide. Types of taxes. There are two types of taxes. One is direct tax and the other is indirect tax. Types of taxes are two. One is direct tax and other is indirect tax. Okay, now next slide. What is direct tax? Now direct tax is levy of charge on person by government. It's a charge imposed by government on a person. That will be direct tax. Now see this: government will charge tax on a person. Okay, government is charging tax on a person. Now can you see, or can you see any other thing between government and person? Government is directly imposing tax on person. It is direct tax. There are only two parties. One is government, another is person. Direct. Okay. Now, next slide. Indirect taxes. What is indirect tax? Levy of charge by government on goods and services. For direct tax, we have seen levy of charge by government on person. Indirect taxes will be levy of charge by government on goods and services. Direct tax will be for person and indirect taxes will be for goods and services. Okay, now next part. This. See, in direct taxes we saw that one party was government and other was person. Now here you can see one is government, next is manufacturer, wholesaler, retailer, customer. Okay, now goods and services. We know that manufacturer produce goods. He sell those goods to wholesaler, wholesaler will sell those goods to retailer, and retailer finally sell those goods to customer. Right? Now see this. Now the manufacturer will produce the goods and he will sell those goods to wholesaler of 100 rupees. Okay. Now government is saying you are earning 100 rupees. Right? Government is saying you are earning 100 rupees and for that you have to pay tax. Now wholesaler will say I am earning money and I have to pay tax to the government. If that product price is 100 rupees, government will suppose charging 10 rupees as tax, so as manufacturer I will get only 90 rupees. I was expecting when I will produce goods and sell those goods I will get 100 rupees, but by paying 10 rupees to the government I am occurring loss of 10 rupees. So what I can do in this situation? I will recover this tax. When I'll sell the goods to wholesaler, I will cover that 10 rupees in that amount. So I will sell that goods to 110 rupees. Now manufacturer is selling goods to wholesaler for 110 rupees and he is including tax amount in that sale price. Here is a mistake, sale price is 100, that is actually sale price is 110 and tax is 10. Okay, please correct it. Now selling price is 110, he is selling that goods, that unit or good to wholesaler. Now wholesaler is thinking the original cost of good was 100, he has added 10 rupees of tax in that price and he is selling those goods to me at 110. Now I am paying that tax indirectly to government. Now what I can do? I can again recover it from my next party. Now suppose I am wholesaler, I have taken goods at 110, I will sell that goods to retailer at 120. So what these people are doing? They are transferring their liability. Right? Wholesaler passed his liability on, manufacturer passed his liability on wholesaler. Now wholesaler is passing his liability on retailer. Now retailer will say why I should pay taxes. If you have passed it on me, I will pass it on next person. Now this retailer is selling these goods to customer. Now customer is not going to sell these goods to anyone else. He is final consumer, final user. So definitely he will pay 130 rupees to the retailer. Am I right? So original cost was 110. Manufacturer sold those goods to wholesaler at 110. Wholesaler sold the same goods to retailer at 120, and now retailer is selling the same goods to customer at 130. Everyone is recovering tax amount from next party. Now finally you can say customer only paying that tax amount to government. Am I right? Customer is paying that tax amount to government. So in direct taxes, government was charging tax on a person and person was paying tax to government. In this scenario also, customer who is final consumer and he is a person. Okay. Now he only paying tax to the government. Service recipient is paying tax to the government. Now this goods has come to this customer from manufacturer and now he is paying. Manufacturer, first person who paid tax to the government was manufacturer, but finally who is paying tax to the government? Customer only, not manufacturer. Right? This is difference between direct and indirect taxes. Direct tax, government will impose directly on a person. Indirect tax, again it is imposed on person only, but it is indirectly. Indirect imposition is there. Okay, so direct tax 2 parties, indirect tax many parties. Okay, I hope you're clear with this concept, direct tax and indirect tax. Okay, so in this video I have covered meaning of tax and types of taxes, direct and indirect tax. This was very basic video. I want you to learn, that is, I want you to understand first meaning of tax and types of taxes. I hope you understood this, and in the next video I'll start with direct tax, that is Income Tax Act, and definitions and other parts of direct